It's Saturday Night Live. It's Mark Pyers. And it's Real Talk.
I was walking down the road today, looking for another way
to ease my mind
and help my living.
It's Real Talk. It's the daily variety show, Mark Pyers' Real Talk. I'm here to help you make smarter moves, to amplify your current state, and I'm here with you on Saturday Night Live, day 390 in a row. 390 days in a row, we've been here generating positivity, motivating, inspiring. Inspiring you, but inspiring myself too. I need to continue to drive the energy back into myself because this world around me is just so negative. And it starts to suck you in. No matter how much positivity you have, the negativity around you will start to suck you in. So you have to try to make sure you're aware of that. Protect yourself. Stop it from happening. Get up and run. It's my favorite thing to do now. I love that when people be like, where the hell is Mark going? I gotta get the hell out of here, guys. Do you guys feel the energy? I do. I'm out of here. And I'll just get up and go. So it's kind of like a new running joke. It's like, how far can we push this situation until Mark feels awkward enough to get up and leave the room? Because I do that a lot. Anyway, it's Saturday night, guys. I'm so excited to be here with you. I'm on my brand new Sunburst BeatSeat. I'm going to show you what this beautiful thing looks like up close. Look at this thing. Oh, you know what I haven't done yet? We just got to make sure that we have the audio on. There we go. So check this out. This is the BeatSeat. So basically, it's the drum you play with your hands and feet at the same time. But if you're a guitar player like me, it's the first drum for a guitar player. So shouldn't it look like the guitar? I mean, look at this beautiful jazz guitar over here. We call that a sunburst finish. It's a tobacco finish. I went with a little more red on mine in order to get this whole effect. I wonder if you could see them both when I do this. Yeah, you could see them. I mean, they just look great together. Let me go to this view. Oops, nope. I didn't want to do that.
Oh, hey, winners, it's Dean Grazios.
That's for later, guys. You're not allowed to see that yet. That is for later in the show. I got a pretty funny thing. I don't know how that just popped on. I have no idea, but that's for later in the show. What do we got over here on Insta? Dave, what's up, buddy? Thanks for tuning in. Head over to YouTube, subscribe, and ding the bell over there. It's where the show sounds and looks best. I'm going to play you guys a little something. Let's get warm. I got to warm up everything. SNL, I'm here with you on Real Talk. Let's make a song up in real time about it.
So I gotta try to find words for this, yeah.
work on that though, guys. So we usually improvise a song within the show, not the very first thing I do. But we got into that, and that sounded pretty cool. I always like to listen back. was fun to play. That's my gauge, is if I have a good time while I'm playing it. So anyway, guys, this is SNL. Day 390 in a row. I've been with you guys just rocking. Mostly not doing rock, you know, just mostly it's real talk. But it's time to do some rock and roll here. This is an old classic rock tune. I played this for you a few times recently because I just love it. It's like a nostalgic thing for me because it reminds me of being in Young Life when I was in high school. So shout out to anybody that used to go to Young Life with me and sing this song. Maybe you could sing it along with me now. First of all, that's not sounding right. This is actually a better tuner. Hold on a second. All right, we're good now. All right, you guys know this tune. Sing it along with me, all right? Here we go. I think I'm going to bring it down a little. I usually play it like that, but I'm feeling more like this.
Where we go, days when the rains came down in the hollow, playing a new game, laughing and running, hey, hey, skipping and jumping in the misty morning. Fog without hearts of thumbing you, brown-eyed girl. You're my brown-eyed girl. Whoa. Whatever happened to Tuesdays so slow, going down the old mine with a transistor radio, standing in the sunlight laughing, hiding behind rainbow's wall, slipping, sliding all along the waterfall. So hard to find my way now that I'm on my own. I saw you just the other day. You have grown. Cast my memories back there, Lord. Sometimes I'm overcome. I'm thinking about making love in the green grass. On behind this stadium with you, my brown-eyed girl. You're my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la teaser. Sha la 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 la. Sha la 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 la. La teaser. Sha la 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 la. My brown-eyed girl, so hard to find my way now that I'm on my own. Saw you just the other day. My, how you have grown. Messed my memories back there, Lord. Sometimes I'm overcome thinking about making love in the green grass stone behind the stadium with you. Brown-eyed girl, do you remember when we used to sing sha la 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 ti da sha la la sha la 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 ti da no no sha la la sha la 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 ti da sha la la sha la 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 ti da sha la la sha la 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 ti da sha la la sha la 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 ti da sha la la sha la 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 ti da sha la la sha la 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 ti da sha la la sha la 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 ti da. Brown-eyed girl, brown-eyed girl. My people on Insta. Oops, flipped you. Sorry about that. I'm gonna fix it. Sorry. That's what happens when you do it that way. Anyway, it's Saturday Night Live. Thank you guys for sticking around for that tune. Little brown-eyed girl for you. I just gotta hear what that sounded like. It was probably terrible. Let me just hear. Sha la 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 ti da. Sha la la. I gotta do cleaner than that, guys. That's way too sloppy. We're gonna do something really hot. I gotta figure out what it is, though. What was this? This was another. That was the first one. That was terrible. Listen, like I said, sometimes you do it and you just go for it. Steven, what's up, my brother? Steven knows what I'm talking about. Listen, at the end of the day, here's what's important in life. Going after it. If I sat there and I thought to myself, I could play Brown-Eyed Girl. Can you, buddy? Why don't you go do it instead of saying you're going to do it? We got a lot of people out there saying they're going to do things. They're not actually doing them. This is why I've been live for 390. I want to prove to you guys it is possible to do what you say and say what you do. I only know one thing, guys. It's to say something and then actually complete what I said I was going to do. I hope, like, where did we lose that? I feel like when my generation, when I was a kid, that was like important. It was important. Now it's like, oof. I don't know what to tell you about that, guys, but go for it. I just went for Brown-Eyed Girl. Is probably horrendous. But if you don't try, you'll never know what your possibilities are, and you'll never know if you're able to do something.
So give it a shot. I'm gonna play you something of mine. Because that's what makes me happy. Oh, thank you, Steven, so much for the well wishes. 390, my friend. Crazy, right? But that's why I come out here live every day. I want you guys to understand that it is possible to do something, even if you say that you're going to do something that seems completely impossible. Remember, there's no such thing as impossible. That word was manufactured by somebody, or somebody way along the way read that word wrong. They threw an apostrophe there. They should put an apostrophe there. It's an I-M, but there's an apostrophe in the middle. I'm possible. Anything you look at is possible. It's not impossible. I am possible. That's what it's telling you. Everyone else is saying, yeah, it's impossible, but that word is yelling at you. I'm possible. That's mine. I got a quote for that somewhere in my last 100 and something days, but did it about 100 days ago, I think. I started thinking about that. The word impossible, and then everybody proves the impossible possible. I'm like, well, that's because they're reading the word wrong. Impossible is missing an apostrophe. That word is beckoning. It's calling you. I'm possible. I'm possible. 99.9% of the other people are walking around looking at it saying, impossible. It's impossible. No. That one guy knows. It's telling him, I'm possible. So let me play you something of mine, and let's get into it a little, okay? That's my coffee machine. That means it's at full capacity, and it's shutting down. So I'm going to have to fill this puppy up. I know, Steven, we're rocking it, my friend. Mark, what's up, buddy, from Twitch? I appreciate you tuning in. My name is Mark Pyers. I've been live every day for the last 390 days. Yes, I started this on December 31st, 2018.
Hi, Mark. Yes, thank you for having me on the program.
All right, so check it out. This is my invention. I invented and patented this. It's called the BeatSeat. It's the first drum you could play with your hands and feet at the same time. So this is my invention. I patented this. We were selected Editor's Choice. You see it here in the corner. Editor's... Oh, thank you, my friend. Let's see, your name is CK, my friend. All right, so then the other thing I do, just to give you an idea, this is a motivation and positivity show. I've been live here just trying to bring some light into this world. You know, there's so much negativity on what I call the negatube. So I've been here I do like 45 minutes to an hour and a half every single day for the last 390 days. And I don't have a script. I just come out here and let the universe speak. And I'm so in touch with being open that I have no fear. I just have excitement now for coming out every day and just joining this mission that I've been just playing out in my mind on a daily basis. And when I'm not live, I'm working towards creating enough so I can get out of the way and do more real talk, you know? And every day now I play music on the BeatSeat. So the idea was to change the concept, and it's real talk. So I come out here and just let that happen where we just go. And I'll give you an idea of what real talk is, okay? My motto for this show is to effect a positive change one person at a time. I just met CK here. I'm hoping you're the guy today. But I'm here to just remind you of a couple things, okay? First of all, we all have something unique within us. There's nobody out there that's sitting there and doesn't have it. We all have it. We just don't know how to uncover it. I almost consider it to be like a Rubik's Cube around that unique genius within us. And most of us, I don't know how to do a Rubik's Cube. If someone was like, hey, you need to do this in order to get X, I'd be like, I can't. I just can't figure it out. My son can do a Rubik's Cube. And I'm like, I can't do it. But basically, there's a Rubik's Cube around each of our unique genius. It took me 40 years to find mine. I mean, look, I was an MTV music artist when I was younger, so I wrote a lot of music. I thought that was my unique genius. Some of us have more than one. That's the other thing you have to realize, okay? Mine is writing songs. That is one of them. But the other one is to channel the universe and let it come through me in order to provide light, provide like a possibility, and to remind you that you are amazing. You have so much potential. And everybody around you is trying to tell you that you have to follow. No, just get in line, kid. No. You have to do what we say. And if you get outside that box, we're not going to let you back in. Well, you know what? Go. You don't want to be part of something that isn't open to you being your best. You know, what happens in most of these corporations, what happens in most of these jobs that people find themselves in, is it suppresses you from being the amazing person that you truly are. It stops you from growing into unbelievable you. At a certain point, you say, I just don't care anymore. I don't care if someone's gonna have a problem with me. I don't care if someone doesn't like the words coming out of my mouth. If someone doesn't like motivation or positivity. If someone doesn't like the BeatSeat, I don't care. But if I don't come out here every day, and I don't continue to shine, and I don't continue to just do what I can to be different from the negativity, from the negatube, from the world around me, I won't let it suck me in. And that's the end of what I'm saying. That's real talk. Here's the other thing I'll just let you know. I've been here for 390 days in a row. This is the first time you found the show. I've been doing this for 390 days. Help me spread this word. I've been getting people slowly to follow on Twitch. Please follow the show. Please tell people on Twitch to follow the show. Because I'm going to come out here every day for the rest of my life. My wife laughs at me when I say that. She goes, that just sounds crazy, Mark, when you said it. I said, I don't care what it sounds like. It sounded crazy when I said it at the beginning. I've been here for 390 days without missing a day, doing an hour plus every single day. So I don't care what people think. Didn't we just discuss? Didn't we just talk about it? I'm leading with this, guys. When this tells me to go, I go. And when somebody around me tells me, no, don't do that. If this tells me to do it, I'm sorry, you're wrong. This is never wrong. This has never been wrong. The only time I've ever gone the wrong direction, the only time that I've ever failed truly is when I listened to people around me that thought they knew better. Oh, really? Really? I should do that? Are you sure? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll follow. They don't care about what happens to you. I had multiple opportunities, record deals as I was moving on my way up, where I listened to people around me instead of following my heart, following my intuition, and driving towards what I knew was right. But keep this in mind. You wind up exactly where you're meant to be. There are no wrong paths. I really, truly believe that. Like, you know how you always see like the fork in the road? Ooh, which one's the right path? One leads to riches and fame and fortune. The other one leads to a hard life. Yeah, but that hard life may actually be happiness. And this one over here, riches and fame and fortune, may actually be misery and loneliness. We don't know what we get until we're there. But whatever road you take, it's the road you are meant to take. You know, God, whatever you want to call it, the universe, Gaia, can predict us down to our decisions 100%, I'm believing. I'm starting to get to this feeling, okay? Let me explain my philosophy on this. We are either a negative or a positive as far as it goes. Like, I know people who are built as negatives. And me, you could probably tell, I've been here for 390. If you go back through my content, CJ, you're going to see, CK, right? CK, you're going to see that this is just me. I just only know how to generate positivity. So there's two types of people. So therefore, if Gaia, God, Allah, whatever you want to call the thing that created all of this, if that thing was sitting there looking at my life and every decision I was going to make, it would be able to decide which decision I would go with. It would be able to determine that based on me being the positive person I am. Oh, he's gonna go that way on this one. Absolutely. Because there's only two feelings from a situation. They give you a negative or a positive feeling. Some people thrive on negativity, and that's what draws them in that direction. It's a positive to them. It's weird. The negativity is actually a positive to those people. But you, God, Gaia, Allah, whatever you want to call it, is looking at you and knows what kind of person you are. Knows, hey, Mark Pyers is a positive. And when he gets to that crossroads, he's definitely making a left. He's taking a left there. He's going that way. And then the next crossroads, from that scenario, he's going to take a right there. And what do you know? My entire life, I'm taking every single decision, every path that they thought I would take. I don't know. I'm just feeling like that's how we are. We're broken down into one or the other. So let's play a little music for you. How about that? So the other thing, CK, I've written about, based on this show, I mean, I started with about 150 songs. And then this year, we've improvised about 25 to 30 songs live in front of you guys. I did just a very short thing early on, was more instrumental. Yesterday, if you go back to yesterday's show, I think you could see it on Twitch. Go back to yesterday's show about an hour and 6 minutes in. No, an hour and 4 minutes in. I'm sorry. Hour and 4 minutes. I improvised this song on the spot, and it was so cool. It was a really cool tune. So check that one out. Oh. My man, thank you so much. I got to tell you how much that means to me. Seriously, because like I said, for me to have a mission, like affect a positive change one person at a time, and then to have somebody actually tell me how in a couple minutes they picked up something and that they like the real talk, they're happy they came across the stream, like that to me, it's like what I'm here for. I'm going to tell you a little side note, CK. For like 180 days here, maybe even more, I was broadcasting to zero for 45 minutes to an hour. Like I'd have like one person come on. And I didn't stop. And Steven, my buddy Steven over here on Instagram, he started coming on like 2-3 months ago. Maybe how long, Steven, did you start popping in regularly for the show? And Jeff and Isma. And so now when I see my people come on, and I hope you're one of them now, CK, like we are the Real Talk Brigade. This is the Real Talk Army. Seriously, we are going to join at some point coming. It's happening in 2020. I'm going to pick a spot, a location. I'm going to rent out a space, whatever it is, and we're going to have a night of real talk where everybody, I hope you'll come in and meet me. I'm going to get a stage somewhere and forget this microphone. We're going to have a one-on-one or a group conversation and get into it. This is where this has been leading for 390 anyways, to get from behind the microphone and to shake some hands, make eye contact, and figure out what is truly going on behind those eyes. You know, one of the things I remember right when I was picking this up and my focus became this, I remember thinking to myself, you know, I'd like to study psychology or psychiatry. Like that would be a pretty cool thing. You know, I don't know why I felt that, but I remember thinking that. I'd like to do one of those two things. And instead of following my intuition and checking on that, I went right towards music, which, look, you take the path you're meant to take, but I reflect now. Time machine, if I had it, you know, reflecting, I would go back and do both. I could have been studying and understanding what's going on behind the mind and writing music at the same time. But no, I focused hardcore on the music side of things. So for 390 days, everything that's come out of me, every single thing that comes out of the Real Talk show, when I tell you that it's not about what you do and if you have talent, it's about that talent plus time and then plus effort. Talent plus time plus effort equals result. Not just talent. Not just, oh, I wrote 150 songs and, ooh, that's going to get me there. Now, look, I had a record deal on the table when my wife and I were going to get married, and I walked away from that. I followed my intuition. I married this amazing woman, and we started a family. It led to this, guys. Something I even talked about this today. If I had signed that record deal with Jive, I would have gone out to LA. It wasn't Jive. It was like a subsidiary of Jive. The guy worked for Jive. He was going to start his own label, and it based around me and one other person. It was like, it would have been really great. He's the one who also got all the MTV stuff going for me. 6 of my 13 songs from that last album were all on MTV, on The Real World, on Paris Hilton's Simple Life. They played a lot of my stuff on there, which was really cool. But I didn't sign that deal. And if I had, the first thing that they do when you sign a label deal and you're a solo artist like I was, is they say, hey, Thierry Arpino or, whoever, we're going to get this ridiculous drummer to back you up. And then we're going to get this amazing piano player and this unbelievable saxophone player and violinist, whatever. So now you sound like an ensemble, but they're all amazing musicians that are elevating your game and putting you in the spotlight. The good thing about professional musicians, and this is something I learned over the years when I truly played with greats, is they have amazing ears. They're able to hear what you're doing and improvise and move off of it in real time. It's just unbelievable. Like a Thierry Arpino, when I played with him, and I really hope to play with him again soon, the way he would hear, the way his ears were so in tune. There's one thing he did. I'm going to play this for you real quick. There's one thing he did in my song. It's an instrumental. So we got the Sunburst guitar with the Sunburst BeatSeat. So CK, you could also go to BeatSeat.rocks if you want to check out the BeatSeat. We have 2 different Sunburst models up there right now. This one's for $595. You can buy the base model for $450. I hand build each one myself. They're hand built in the US. Okay, we're keeping them in the US. So anyway, this is called Time for Yourself. And there's this thing that I'm going to do here on the BeatSeat that you'll hear. And Thierry would do this, but he was listening to me. We did this all in real time. And if you happen to go to my Real Talk page, actually, on YouTube and go all the way back, there's a lot of crazy stuff there, celebrity impressions, all kinds of stuff. And in that, there's a clip of me playing Tiptoe with Thierry. And you'll hear this bit I'm about to tell you about where we get into this jam, and we're all doing this thing where it starts with 1. I don't know what this is called, but it goes 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then back to the beginning. You'll hear what I'm talking about. I'll kind of gesture to you. That's got to be tuned. All right, so this is Tiptoe. And it's funky. I'm just telling you now. Couldn't get to that part. Couldn't figure it out today. Anyway, let's play you a song. How about that? CK, my man, keep spreading that positivity, my man. I love all the stuff you're saying. You rock. Well, that's the idea. You know what? I really do. I want this world to feel their best. I'm glad you picked up on that, because that's what my goal is, for everybody to feel as great as they can. Here's the one thing I want you to have as a takeaway as you go home today. Or as you're at home, but as you lay your head down to go to sleep. This world, the one that we're living in right now, it's about pushing people down on your way up, and that's not where happiness is. Happiness is in giving, and it's helping people up on your way up. It's bringing people with you on your way up. It's looking out for those around you that have heart. It's looking for somebody who has a hustle with them and saying, you know what? If I'm doing something pretty spectacular, I want that girl along for the ride. I want that guy along for the ride, because they deserve something great too. I see a light within all of us. I just want to know what yours is, you know? And so I'm here every day because I feel like, if I said this a couple weeks ago, Cassandra, one of my friends and one of my followers, I follow her. She's an amazing singer, and she's Lady Bane. If you guys want to check her out on YouTube, check her out. She's blowing it up right now. Really a great singer. And she said, you know, Mark, this is a personal side note she sent me. This is about 360 something days in, 370 days in. She said, you know, nobody will hold anything against you if you want to take a night off. If you want to take a few days off. She goes, you don't have to do it every day. I know that's, you know, you're doing it, but you could take a day off. You know, no one's going to be like, oh, look, see, he couldn't do it. You know, she's like, just, you know, your happiness. She gave me real talk. She goes, your happiness and resting yourself is important. And if you're not feeling rested, or if you ever feel like you need the rest, don't do it just because you feel like you need to do it. No one's going to hold it against you if you stop. And I said something back to her that I never really voiced before. And when I said it back, I realized how true it was. I said, you know what, Cassandra, I appreciate what you're saying. It means a lot. When anybody says anything to me at all, positive, or like where they actually care, it means so much, because I am only here trying to care for this world. And when someone gives it back to me, that's kind of what it's all about, guys. And I said, you know, if I stop for one day, there's a really good chance I never go live again. Like, I don't know. There's a good chance I take a day off and the streak ends, or whatever you want to call it. And then I just have like this awkwardness where I just don't feel comfortable going live again. Like, I don't know. I could see that being a possibility. And I said, so although, yeah, maybe it would be good to take a rest, or maybe I don't need to go live and do an hour and a half. Like, we've been on for 48 minutes so far. And I'm not, guys, I've only played like 3 songs for you. We're going to be on for at least another hour. I'm just letting you know. And I don't have to do that. I could do 10 minutes. 10 minutes is a lot. That's a lot, guys. Now, look, I want to do something real quick before I play you the next song. And this is something I think you're just going to get a kick out of, all right? I want to play this for you guys. Is Angie on? Angie! So cool that Angie's on right now. Angie Humata News. And we got County Point Pizza. I love pizza, buddy. Thank you so much for coming on. If you have a pizza you want to send over to my house, I will eat it. So I wanted to play you guys something that I came across, which I thought was very interesting. And I don't know what to make of this. All right, I'm going to try to set this up a little, okay? So just recently, I uncovered a new ability. It's not something that's new to me. I've been doing this my entire life, but I've never had the ability to make it look real, okay? And what I mean by this is simply, I'm a celebrity impressionist, okay? I used to do celebrity impressions. Before I ever did a real talk, I would be playing music on stage, and when I finished a song, at the end of the performance, I felt so uncomfortable speaking to a crowd, just having a conversation, that I'd break into like Christopher Walken. I'd be like, guys, it's crazy. You come to my concert, you're bound to have a good time. Who knew? I know, I'm Christopher Walken. Of course you're going to have a good time at the Mark Myers show. And so that's like what I would do in order to break the ice. You know what I mean? I'd never be able to look at the crowd and be like, just take a pause and just look at everybody. And be like, how you guys doing? You know, like I could just never see that. Oh, this is crazy. All right, listen, every time I go live, my computer records a backup, and each one of these is like 7 gigabytes because I do an hour and a half. And I just got a notification that they're turning on something called Storage Sense because I think I'm running low on storage on my new computer. I just got this thing. Yeah, there we go. Free up space. Here we go. Buddy, I can't check that out now because I'm live. I'm live over here right now. Let's see. Free up space. I'm just going to push a button there. Hopefully this did something. We'll see. But so listen, I want to share something with you guys. I think that is kind of crazy. Okay. This is, I'm poking fun. All right. I'm just going to tell you like this, especially for my friend CK. Okay. The good thing about this CK right now is it's like you and me alone. Nobody really gets to 50 minutes in. Like I'll get people on for the first, and then they're like, he's still on. All right, I'm going to have dinner. Or I'm going to sleep. So it's just us right now. I'm going to share something with you, right? I have another show, okay? This isn't the only show. I do this one every day, but I have another show. And it's like the best way I could explain this is this. I consider what I'm doing here like Austin Powers, right? But Austin Powers has a Dr. Evil. That's all I can say. So if you are good enough, my friend CK, this other show, it does broadcast over on Twitch as well. And you just may have to search around for it a little bit. I don't know how you find these things. I have this idea that maybe just one day everybody will be like, wait, that guy is that guy? And that guy is that guy? Now, I'm about to show you something that I've been basically broadcasting out onto this other channel. And I've had enough of all these infomercials. Who's sick of all the infomercials? Who's on with me right now? Is Angie still on? Angie, are you still on? Listen, how sick are you as an entrepreneur of seeing all the infomercials from every entrepreneur who's telling you how they've got the secret and all you have to do is this and we'll give you a free blah, blah, blah. And so basically what I did was, I've just been spoofing on all these guys, just like, and I love most of them. So that's the thing. Don't think I'm like, I don't like these guys. Like I love most of the guys I've been doing impressions of, but it's just so like, I'm able to do their impressions because I've been seeing these stupid ads over and over. They come up on every time I scroll on Instagram, I scroll on Facebook, I see these stupid, like, you know, oh, we had this thing. So basically what I did here is I have a compilation that I put together. I basically have done all of these in the last couple of days. And on my other show, I do a lot of this. It's mostly celebrity impressions. My character is, I mean, I'm just telling you because I want you guys to understand that the point of this is because I have to be able to reach a part of the world I'll never be able to reach. It's the best way I could think about this, CK. So check this out. You like positivity. I like positivity. Angie likes positivity. But there are a lot of people out there that don't. There are a lot of people out there that like negativity, and something that connects very close to negativity is comedy, although comedy can be very light and positive too. So I had this formula come into my mind. We have Real Talk, which is a section of the world. And then we have this other part of the world that will never even think of tuning into Real Talk. In fact, they would run from Real Talk. So because comedy has such a close connection to negativity, if I create a character that's in the comedic side, but it's on the positive side of positivity, or the positive side of comedy. It will grab at those negative people and bring them into real talk. Yeah, okay, so you're gonna like this a lot, CK. Check this out. So basically, I'm just gonna play it for you. The bottom line is this. This other character is my opportunity to poke at society, to poke at these people that are doing silly things, and say what I just want to say, and I can't say on this show because of whatever, political reasons. And basically, this character is running for president. That's the funniest thing about him. And it's just a goofy thing, man. It's a farce, you know. But it gives me an opportunity to grab at this community of people I'll never be able to grab from real talk. And at one point, those people who would never tune in, and these people who do and also probably like that, will all get together. And we are then going to be some massive group of people, because at that point, the show will be one. I can't bring that one in yet. I can't bring it in yet. But let me play you this little bit real quick. And like I said, don't be offended. This is just my goofiness coming out of me. And let's see what we got.
Oh, hey, winners, it's Dean Graziosi. I'm here with you today. I'm just going to pump you up real quick. I'm going to tell you a few things. I'm sitting here with my beautiful fiance, and we're just talking about how we can make other people rich.
Hey guys, it's great. This economy's not getting better. It's only going to get worse. You need to start 10xing. 10x, always, constantly 10x. Whatever your expectations are, 10x them. Hi, I'm Brandon Kane. I'm a social media master. I've worked with some of the biggest artists in the world, and I've helped them get their content in front of large audiences. And I wrote a book. I put my heart and soul in it. And I hope you'll look. I'll give it to you for free. All I ask is that you pay for the shipping and handling, and I'll send it to you. And I can teach you how to get 1 million followers in a month.
Oh, hey, winners, it's Dean Graziosi again. I just want to remind you that special that I'm offering, it's only good for the next 48 years. And you gotta jump on it quick, because all of my clients across the world are doing so great because of my training. And my beautiful fiance, too. Dude, what's up? It's Gary V. I'm crushing it again. Went up to a tag sale. They were selling used tampons and used baby bottles. I got them all for $7.30. Sold it for $9.85. That's profit. That's profit, dude. What did you do today? I'm crushing it. Oh, hey, winners. It's Dean Graziosi again. I'm here to tell you about this very exciting networking event that we're doing. And I'm going to be giving away all my secrets. All you have to do is give away your firstborn.
Oh my goodness, all you have to do is give up your firstborn. Come on, guys, seriously? My other favorite part there is I'm giving it away for you for free. All I'm asking for you to do is pay for the shipping. $199.95. I love it. Oh my goodness. Steven, isn't that hilarious? Oh my goodness. So listen, every day I'm doing this now. So if you guys find this other program, you're going to see these face swaps every day. And I got stuff of all the different political people because, again, I think the politics thing is hilarious. It started this show. This show began because of how negative the world is out there. And I was like, I got to go and change. You know why it became negative? Because this crazy stuff that happened. 2016, a president came in and half the population was like, no, he's not the president. I'm like, what is that? Like, I don't even get it. I don't have any political party, okay? I'm just telling you that right now. But when there's a president, it's an office. I don't know. I grew up to believe that office has a value, and you have to respect the office. I don't care who's in the office. You respect the office. And then 4 years later, you get a chance to do your thing. So my guy's running for president because I'm sick of both things. CK, I'm so glad you're on. Oh my goodness. Steven, I'm about to lose you. I got 1 minute and 31 left over here on Insta, so please go over to the YouTube page. Are you on there yet, Steven? Shoot me a quick note. Let me know. YouTube. Just type in Mark Pyre's Real Talk and join CK and I. CK's on Twitch right now, but join me on YouTube because you're going to be cut off in literally 1 minute and 13 seconds, and I'm going to do another hour. I'm about to play, like I've been talking. So here we go. So Steven, head over there now because as soon as this cuts out in a minute, okay?
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. No, no. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Oh, yes, listen, pretty baby. Don't you treat me this way. I'll be back on my feet someday. It don't matter if you do. It's understood. You ain't got no money. You just ain't no good. I guess if you say so, I got to pack my bags and go hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. No, no. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more.
Steven, head over to YouTube, my brother. You're about to get cut off in 3 seconds. It's Real Talk. See you tomorrow. That's what happens. We let that go. Let me save it. Share that, and then what we're going to do... See, that's what we usually finish with, CK. We end with a little hit the road, Jack. Now, Steven, did you make it over? Shoot me a note and let me know if you made it over, my friend. And then I'm going to... Actually, what I'm going to do, I just thought about this. I did this recently. I'll start going over to the the BeatSeat page, and we'll continue the show there too, so they get a little bit of the live Real Talk BeatSeat. Because you know what we do over there on the BeatSeat page, these people they're going there for the music, but if I can get them to pay attention to the Real Talk as well, we may get a couple more people to follow the show and tune in daily. Right? I'm getting people to send me notes here. Let's see. Let me get over to the other page. Come on, buddy. Save. All right, we're good. Here we go, guys. Going over to BeatSeat. BeatSeat page. Here we come. That was yesterday's show. Let's go. All right, we're good. BeatSeat. Oh, joining the show for the first time tonight is the BeatSeat page. And who's on? Let me know. My man CK still on. CK said, buy my book. Only 79 payments of $27.95. It's exactly what it is. And here's the thing I laugh about, CK. I'm like, wait a second. You believe so little in the value of your book that you're giving it away for free, and what you do see value in is the shipping? Hey, pay for the shipping and handling. I'll give you the content for free. The content is worth $0. The shipping is worth so much. How about this? I believe so much in my work and what I've accomplished that I'm going to give you the book for $14.99 and free shipping. Oh, I got shipping free. The content, there's value to the content. They're placing a value on the content. I'll buy it. I am way more interested in buying a book for $14.95 and getting free shipping than getting a free book and paying $14.95 in shipping. Like, I understand it's some sort of weird marketing ploy, but as a consumer, when somebody tells me my content is worth $0, but you're paying for the shipping, you're telling me your content is worth $0. Right? What do you think? Am I right about that, CK? I'm believing that's the case. All right, here we go. I'm going to rock out something for you. This is a song I wrote many years ago called We Grow. It's called Growing Up, actually. I should play We Grow.
sideways, looking from a mountain view. We should be thankful now. I will be waiting for glory and loving my every moment. My outside floats on by. I know we roll. And I know my hopes. And I know my dreams eating you up inside. I know we grow. And time will show. I know we grow. And I know my heart. And I know my dreams is eating you up inside. I know we grow. I know. And take my arms and take my arms away from me and take my sanity. It's leaving me anyway. I know we grow. I know. And I know my hopes. And I know my dreams eating you up inside. I know we grow. I know. It takes my eyes and take my arms away from me and take my everything, 'cause you're leaving me anyway. I know we grow. I know.
I'll tell you what, guys. I should have had that one on so you could have seen it. Darn. But for me to want to play you this, and think We Grow and say, you know what, yeah, maybe I should play We Grow. I hadn't thought about that song in a long time. That's a hot tune right there. You know what? I see it from your saying, CK. It's hard for me to read that fully. I'm going to have to fully read that later, buddy. It's hard for me to get it all, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad that you're changing your perspective from watching Real Talk and to be inspired to understand that, yeah, I mean, look, I'll come out here every day and broadcast to zero for the rest of my life. And I'm fine with that. I've come to the conclusion that that's a very real possibility. It's a very real possibility that I just go through the rest of my days, and what I've left is just a catalog of messages for a majority of the world who will never uncover it until I'm gone. It's a real thing, guys. And so if I keep coming out here every day, and CK goes and tells some people at school, and everybody starts listening, tuning in, it's going to grow quicker, because that's all I'm going to do is keep coming out. Some point, someone's going to tune in who actually has some power and say, you know what? Yeah, you know what? This guy's right about the negatube. Maybe we should put him on it and see if he could turn it around. Because I want to go up against everything that's on there. I just don't know how to get on there. So I'm on here. And no one can stop me. This is the other thing I want to tell you, CK, just to understand real quick, okay? No one can stop you but you. You just said something here about how you tried to help someone and they didn't take the help, or they didn't appreciate your wisdom. They didn't take your advice, and you felt like it was a waste of your time. I think that's what you said. And it's not a waste of your time. The effort is what is important. You did what you could, and remember that. Not everybody can be saved, but you're going to try your best. And the effort that you put out there is what's going to be remembered at the end of the day. I believe that this idea that we're taught when we're kids as we grow up is meant to keep us in line. Even adults, meant to keep us in line. You know, at some point there was like a group of people who were running things. And they're like, look, we need to create some way to keep people in line. This paganism is not working. Well, you know what? Let's just say like this thing, like this one human being, but it's not really a human being because it's like half, and then like everybody else is like this one. Ooh, yeah, and then they didn't even like they never lied. How about that? They never sinned. How about that? They never sinned. And then let's tell people like even your thoughts. Like this guy could hear your thoughts, and like everything you do, they have like this little look. That one's actually probably true. You lay out your judgment. You lay out your judgment. It's not somebody else that's holding a book and looking through your transgressions. You're there face to face, having a real talk, and your truth comes out. That's what's scary to most people. Is they think somebody out there is paying attention to everything that they've done. And that at the end of it all, they're going to go through a big list and they're going to say, hey, remember in 7th grade when you did this? And you'd be like, holy cow, they remember. How do they know that? No. It's it's the equivalent of straight up lie detector test / like truth serum. Like you just sit down and it all comes back to the surface. Everything you've ever done comes back to the surface of your memory as if it happened 3 seconds ago. And you live it all over again. I don't know, maybe you live every day over again. Maybe I'm living my days over again for the first time, for the second time, whatever, in order to uncover how I lived my first time. Who knows, guys? We don't know what happens beyond. But I do believe you just open up in real talk. If there's St. Peter, whoever's standing at the gates of whatever, if there is no gates, whatever it is, if it's a matter of you standing there and repenting and and judging yourself is essentially what it is. That's just what I believe. And like I said, it's not what I didn't read this in a book. It's just what I feel like is kind of what is going on, okay? So let me play you a tune, because now you can see the BeatSeat a little better. So that was a pretty cool version of We Grow. I'm looking forward to checking that one back out, but I'm upset that I did not have this version up so you can see. All right, so let's rock out on this thing. And CK, I know, listen, I have a tendency of doing something where it's just, I know it's not the way you market and how you're supposed to do things, where I'll just keep playing, and at some point you'll be like, I gotta go, I'm really tired, and he's still going. just if you do have to go, I appreciate you, my friend. I'm glad you found the show today. And spread the word. I'm here every day. So don't question if like, oh, he may be on, I don't know what day of the week he's on. Like, no, I'm every day. And head over to YouTube to subscribe on that show as well over there, because that's where I actually post content. I don't do anything on Twitch except for go live. So all my content is over on YouTube and Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. So feel free to find me on any of those other platforms and shoot me a note. Let me know who you are, because sometimes your username's different here than it may be on Facebook or on TikTok or whatever. So I'm pretty much Mark Pyre's Real Talk everywhere. You just look for that and you'll find me. I'm on every platform. Broadcasting to nobody. This is the funniest thing. You're so right. Like, look, I started this whole broadcasting to everybody on 318. For the first 318, I was on Instagram every day. And then I go over to do Facebook, or Facebook first, then go do Instagram. On my phone, I'd set it up in front of me, and I'd do 10 minutes on Facebook and go over do an hour on Instagram every day for the first 318 days. And then I had an interview. 2 people came into my studio. That's another story. I have a studio that they built me at my real estate office. And so I'm in there and had these 2 guests come in, and I wanted to be able to broadcast on multiple cameras. So let me see if I can go back. See, that shouldn't be happening.
Oh, hey.
I almost feel like we need to watch that again. I'm just saying. Look, see, so now I wanted to have multiple cameras. I wanted to be able to just, especially this, I want to be able to show off the BeatSeat. The BeatSeat. Just the drum you play with your hands and feet. It's the bottom line. Taking this off. Okay, CK, so I'm going to rock you something out here, and hopefully everybody on the BeatSeat page will get something out of this. It is Saturday Night Live. So I wrote a song called Cave Song many, many years ago. I'm going to tell you the origin of this song. I went to a friend's house. This was high school, after high school. I was maybe 19. And I'd already written maybe 10 songs. So I'd go, here's the thing about me. I bought my guitar, and just like I am with Real Talk, the moment I bought my guitar, I didn't go anywhere without it. I go to parties, and I'd just sit there and play while everybody was partying and drinking. And I'd just be sitting there practicing and singing and just trying to get better. And I, from the beginning, wanted to learn how to sing and play. So that's the first thing I did. I was just like, I figured out, I think it was like...
You've got your claws, you've got your chain. Into heart beats again. Into your heart, you, my friend. Into your heartbeat will beat again. Sweet like candy to my soul. Sweet you rock and sweet you roll. Lost for me and so lost for you. Oh, when you come crash into me.
I don't even know how that part goes. I forget. But anyway, that's how I learned that. And I just sit there and play it at parties. So let me play you something. Another original. Okay, I was gonna play a Cave song. So I go to this party, and while I'm there, my buddy Scott, we're at the party, and this became his favorite song. It's the funniest thing. So we go to the party, and there's this girl there that she and I are kind of like, not dating, but we liked each other. And the way I remember it is like we were planning on like hanging out that night. That was the storyline, okay? I get to the party, and all of a sudden, this is what happened. Everybody that was there was guys and girls, and all of us had somebody. And I think Scott thought he was going to maybe hang out with the girl that was hanging out with me, and all of a sudden, it was a big problem, and I had to leave because there was no girl for the owner of the house. It was the weirdest thing. When you're in high school, like, this is the weird stuff, or like right after high school, I was like 19. So I remember, he was like, you got to leave. It's the weirdest thing, guys. So at like the middle of the night, at like 11, I left. And I remember going to the Waveney Park. I had my guitar. And I was like, where am I going to go? I went to Waveney Park and I wrote this song. It's called Cave Song. It was a Saturday night. Parents away and on there. Maybe we'll have some friends over. Maybe drink some sin. You come walking in with my guitar. Ain't no requests, ain't no resolving my head for another turn. You came and you broke my chair. Oh, how can you just run away? Turn your back on the one who's always seen you true. And it ain't my fault, no, 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 that I hate you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Care that I am a human being with my feelings smashed, and everything around me, it fades to black. The shadows are hiding down inside my head. It's like the world's not here tomorrow, and it takes everything in all around for me to see that I hate you. Well, I'm sleeping alone tonight. There's nobody home tonight. I was in, but I'm out tonight. Well, I wanna get away when I fly real far. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Sleeping while I dream, dreaming while I sleep, hearing whispers patter from the falling rain. Now I'm all alone, and everything around me, it fades to black. The shadows are hiding below this deep in soul. It's like the world's not here tomorrow, and it takes everything all around for me to see that I hate you. But I'm sleeping alone tonight. There's nobody home tonight.
on my way. I'm on my way. Sleeping alone tonight. I'm sleeping alone tonight. Nobody home tonight. There's nobody home tonight. I was in, but I'm out tonight. Well, I'm in, but I'm out tonight. But I wanna get away. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Sleeping alone tonight. There's nobody home tonight. I was in, but I'm out tonight. Well, I wanna get away, I wanna fly real far. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Sleeping alone tonight. There's nobody home tonight. I was in, but I'm out tonight. Well, I wanna fly real far. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Oh, thank you, buddy.
Oh, dude, it was so weird. Listen, I got news for you. If you're the guy who shows up with a guitar in your hand and you sing songs, you're the guy getting kicked out. That's the bottom line. If there's one less girl, if they need to get rid of one guy in order for them to have an opportunity to take a shot at that girl, they're getting rid of the guy with the guitar who's singing songs and writing songs. Here's the thing, though. It's like everything else that I'm talking to you about. If I wasn't on my own that night at Waveney Park, I never would have written, well, I'm sleeping alone tonight. There's nobody home tonight. I was in, but I'm out tonight. Well, I wanna get away, I wanna fly real far. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. So anyway, that song rocks, and I wrote it because of that experience. So I'm thankful. Ah, my man, CK, you're rocking, brother. I'm thankful for every failure. I'm thankful for every night that happened to me like this. Every time, I wrote 2 songs in one night. The night I broke up with a girl because I found out she had cheated on me, and I wrote the angriest song in the history of time, which is on my last album, and I shelved the album because it's so angry. And I remember my wife was like, people are going to think you don't like women when they hear that song. I'm like, no, I just didn't like that one woman. And like, seriously, when I used to play out at venues, it was the women that wanted to hear that song. They wanted to hear it because every single person has been screwed over by somebody. It may not even be in that capacity, but in some way, you've been screwed over. And that song is the song to listen to. But it's extremely angry. There's a lot of swearing in it. But there's a rap in there, and it's actually pretty funny. Yes, everything happens for a reason, my friend. I believe so. I also believe that I was meant to go 18 years without even knowing I had a musical ability. I was meant to play sports for the first 18 years. I don't know why, but I was meant to be focused on sports and then to find music when I did. and then to spend 10 years reaching for a career, getting a record deal, and saying no to that, following my intuition away from it towards a family and starting a life that it wasn't that. For 10 years, I was like, I'm soldiering towards fame, fortune, whatever the heck it was I was going towards. I wasn't focused on anything specific. I was just writing songs and moving around. Oh, I have a gig here. Oh, I'm on my way to Minneapolis. Got shows in Minneapolis and Chicago. Like, that was what it was. And then now I have a focus where I deliver light. That's it. I'm here to deliver light every single day. And when I look back at every experience, though, these songs came out of me for a reason. Let me play you another one. Let me play you another really cool original from way back in the day. I played this one for you guys a little while back. Devin, what's up, bud? I'm glad Devin's on. Listen, I warned you earlier. We're an hour and 30 minutes in. I told you we're going to be on until at least probably doing a 2-hour show tonight. It's Saturday Night Live, okay? This is called How It Used to Be. Let me just tune this pup real quick so it's perfect. All right, I think we're good. So this is how it used to be.
I've got me thinking about yesterday. Scenes open-ended, my memories cast shadows over me. I face my decision, been thinking about you and how it used to be, how it used to be. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How it used to be. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How it used to be. How it used to be. My days seem longer now. My mornings hold colder without you. To wake up smiling next to be happy again. Why did it have to end? Oh, and now I'm gonna awaken tonight with my eyes closed. Even though it's dark outside, I can see what's in front of me. It's how it used to be. It's how it used to be. Think about it all the time. How it used to be. How it used to be. No, 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 no. How it used to be. I'm so cold without you holding me. Stories told from now and nevermore about you and me and how it used to be. How it used to be. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How it used to be. up smiling next to be happy again. Why did it have to end? Oh, now I have to walk into night with my eyes closed. Even though it's dark outside, I see what's in front of me. Oh, it's how it used to be. It's how it used to be. Think about it all the time. It's how it used to be. 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 Oh, bulldogs! I love it. How it used to be, guys. It's a killer tune. Listen, when you got 150, you just pull on them. I'm just like, okay, I'm going to play We Grow. Oh, I'm going to play that, How It Used to Be. Now we're going to play Growing Up. I want to play this for you guys before because it's a really cool tune. This is when I realized I need to step it up, okay? It's the best I can say this, okay? Bulldog, I'm so glad you're on right now because we're about to rock for you, okay? Who cares if I've been on for an hour and 36 minutes, Bulldog? I'm about to rock it for you. So this is a song I wrote called We Grow. Growing Up. I did it again. Guys, I gotta tune that. It's just so bad. Like, It's the B. Sounds terrible. Let's go there. All right, we're good. Ready, guys? It's a little better. Ready? Much better. Ready? Try to make it by. We're wrong, won't make it right. When you only get one life, you won't blink and miss the ride. I'm finally growing up. I'm finally growing up. Growing up. I'm finally growing up. Time keeps rolling by. A million years after we die. And when you only get one life, you won't blink and miss the ride. I'm finally growing up. I'm finally growing up. Growing up. I'm finally growing up. All of my childish ways reaching out through my newborn baby's eyes, teaching me to treasure all my days. Look at me, I'm growing up. I'm finally growing up, growing up, growing up, I'm finally growing up. 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 Time keeps rolling by, billion years after we die. And when you only get one life, you won't blink and miss the ride. I'm finally growing up. I'm finally growing up. Growing up. I'm finally growing up. Da-do, I'm finally growing up. 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 I'm finally growing up.
Bulldogs, what do you think of that? Isn't that a pretty cool tune? You've heard it before, right? Growing Up. I remember that tune well when I wrote it. It's like, just getting my stuff together as a real estate agent. I don't know if I'll remember the lyrics to this one. This is a really cool song I wrote many years ago called A Precious Stone. And if I can play it, it'll be really cool because the lyrics are really cool. I think I can get rid of that. And this was... I'm going to play that back later. That was cool. Okay, so this is Precious Stone. Precious stone which hides away in sand and murky waters where it can hold its own and rub elbows gently with the rolling tide. Slip and slide away worldly with words of wisdom. Gently I fold my hand, and it's a state of mind that runs us round in circles. It's a funky, crazy, silly world filled with laughs and smiles. Billions of people just walking round in single file. That's how the wind blows where your life grows. Hold on to your face. Hold on. Don't let go. Hold on. Do da 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 da. Hold on, hold on, hold on. So I focus on a piece of me and reminisce the past is cast it out in shadows as I sit in thankful praise. It's a painted room with nothing there but windows, a kaleidoscope of hopes and dopes dangling from a higher plane. It's too close to call. From time to time we spin around and lose our place in line, so we stand around for a while. It's a precious stone. It's a state of mind. It's a precious stone. So I focus on a piece of me and reminisce the past. It's cast it out in shadows. So as I sing in peaceful praise, hold on to your face. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. So I couldn't remember the whole thing, but it's a cool tune. Oh, thank you. Real estate is got its ups and downs. Look, you have good days, you have good weeks, you have bad days, you have bad weeks. I'm not going to talk about it because I got it out of my system, but I had to deal with a terrible client that I spent 1.5 years of my life like dedicating every single bit of my energy towards, and then they just cut your throat, go to the next agent, and then they give that next agent a better price to give to the market, which I could never understand. At least let them show you what they can do with the same number you gave me. 1.5 years, you wouldn't give me that number. And then you give it to this guy who didn't do anything. And I already sold it because I did all that work, that front-loaded work at a higher price when people are like, oh, geez, if it was just $50,000 less, I'd jump on it. So I sold it and I didn't get the commission out of it. So I'm a little upset about that. But we're going to move forward because what we're doing is this. It's 1 hour and 54 minutes in, guys. So I'm going to call this my last tune. And I want to say thank you, first of all, for you guys for sticking around, and CK for joining, my friend. And I'm so excited that you subscribe to the show. And please go over to the YouTube page as well. Subscribe to that. And I hope you find the other show. I think you're going to like that. So I'm going to play you guys a little something here on the way out. Let's see what I want to play. I gotta play like a jazz guitar. Let's get this up so we got. There we go. All right, so to show you guys how much I appreciate you. We're going to play a song called You. I wrote this song when I was probably 20 years old. I wrote a lot of songs when I was between 18 and 22. I wrote like 100 songs. So when I say I wrote this when I was 21, like I wrote a lot of songs when I was 21. So this is one of them, and it's called You. It's a really cool tune. Reflecting thoughts of innocence, no reason to complain. Maybe things will open up, sleep in peace, the thoughts of me and you. And this love will guide us through the night. Our hearts, love burns, deep love, deep love. My heart seems to grow. I'm with you. All my troubles seep on down to my grave. Repeating the same old song, same words. Come on, soothe my soul. Oh, I pray, love. Well, won't you dump my hand and outline something new? And maybe things will open up. Sleep in peace, the thoughts of me and you. Oh, and this time we'll sleep alone. Candlelight, the wax drops, drop the burner
just love that binds us down. The wind blows the wild chill when you're around. Love's the very word when I'm with you. With you. With you. Oh.
officially at 2 hours and 2 minutes. We did it. And I appreciate you. I hope you guys liked the night of live looping. We did a lot of live looping tonight. And now I'm going to go to bed. I got actually my grandfather's 96. Tomorrow's his 96th birthday. So I'm so excited to go and celebrate that with him. Let me go back to the screen real quick. Oh, awesome, my friend. I really appreciate you. Where are you from, my friend? Let me know before you go, CK. Mark with a CK. I love it. Where are you from, my friend? I want to just know. I'm trying to get a gauge of where everybody is on the planet. We got people from Australia. We got people from Germany. Got a lot of people from Germany, actually. Is that where you're from? Let me know where you're from. Anyway, listen, I really appreciate you, my friend, the fact that you're joining the show and you now know about the program. We're like just marveling at this before. I've been doing this for 390 days in a row. We just did 2 hours and 5 minutes. We're close to. Yeah, we're at 2 minutes and 4 and change right now. So we do 2 minutes and 5. Oh, he's from LA. Oh, thank you, brother. Yeah, it's going to be cool to see my grandfather. I haven't seen him in a while. I'm going to see him tomorrow. And you're from LA. That's awesome. So that's actually early for you right now. Over there, you're, it's like 9:30? Yeah, it's like 9:30 over there. I mean, I could do another 2 hours, honestly. I may just do it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm really tired now. Tomorrow, I'll broadcast live tomorrow night because of going to my grandpa's. So I'll be back probably around 9:30 tomorrow night. If you're around, that means 6:30 for you, my friend. And yeah, I think we had a pretty action-packed show today. And we got some serious real talk in there because when I found out there's a new subscriber, somebody on the program, and I have a chance to explain what this show is about, I want to tell you one other thing, my friend Mark. Listen to this. Keep this in mind. This is one of my quotes. You could buy this as a t-shirt. Go to teespring.com, guys. teespring.com/stores/Mark Pyers Real Talk. So it's very simple. teespring.com/stores/Mark Pyers Real Talk. And in there, you'll see all the t-shirts that I've put together so far, which is about 10, maybe 8 to 10 quotes. One of them, this is the one I want you to know. There's two things. First of all, everybody is a nobody until there's somebody. Just remember that. No matter who you look up to, they were a nobody at some point. Everybody is a nobody until there's somebody. The other one I want you to understand is this. A smile has an energetic value that costs 0 to the currency holder. So what I mean by that is there is an actual value to your smiles, an energetic value. And if you deposit that on everybody you see, first of all, you better your chances for doing good business and creating good conversation and good relationships with people. That's the first thing you do. But you'll find you're like a much happier person when you do that. Anyway, listen, I got to call it a night. I am totally beat at this point. There it is, my man. He threw the link on. So you see the Teespring site, and that shirt's on there. A smile has an energetic value. The other one I love, this is my favorite quote, though. This is the first one I did. It's my absolute favorite quote. When someone says you can't, smile and thank them for the fuel. That's my favorite quote, and that one's in there as well. And that is what I'll leave you on tonight. I've been here for 390 days. We're official. I want to thank you. I want to thank you guys for joining me and sticking along with me on this journey to bring some light into this universe. And I'm not sitting on the sideline anymore, as you know. I've been doing this officially for a while, so it's pretty much clear. Mark's not the last person to find out. He's the first person today to find out. And hopefully you spread the word, get more people in. And if not, I don't care, because Mark is here. And you're here. That's all that matters, guys. It's about us. I always say, like, I can't focus on how I'm going to get other people to pay attention to what I'm doing. I'm just going to come out here every day, and I'm going to rely on you guys to do the rest. If you really like the show, you're going to tell people. That's the way it works. And I'm just going to keep showing up, okay? And I care that you show up. And if you could tell your friends, hey, join me over there. We can chat together. We could chat on the Real Talk chat page while Mark's live, and he'll join us into the program. Absolutely will. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it very much. And, well, you joined the 390th day, but I like how you think. I like how you think, my friend. He wrote 930th day, which that's only 3 years out, guys. We're getting there. We're on our way. You got to go one day at a time. Right now, it's hashtag Road to 730 is what we're doing this year. Then on December 31st, when we do the countdown again, like we did this past year, because it started on December 31st. I love that this show started on December 31st. We do the countdown again, and it's going to start hashtag Road to 1095. That's what we do in year 3. I already did the math on that. Anyway, listen, guys, just think about how much content that is for a second. 1 to 2 hours on a daily basis every day for the rest of my life. It's pretty ridiculous. And for what? To shut down the negatube. That's it. And to bring happiness into my life by shutting down the negativity. That's it. So listen, this is something I improvised, my friend. Check this out. You're going to like this. This is one of the songs we did. One of the nights here where I was playing, I improvised this. So I'll see you guys tomorrow on the next Real Talk, day 391. It's Mark Pyers. And it's Real Talk. See you tomorrow.